Hi, my name's Amber and I'm here to walk you through the Sunshine Act Compliance mobile app by Infuse Medical. This is an iPad app for industry, meaning the manufacturers of medical devices, drugs, and biological products, and all their professional sales reps. If you haven't already, you're going to want to visit sunshineactmobile.com. There you'll be able to download the full version of the app. Once you fill out the form, you'll go to a thank you page with a link that you need to click from your iPad, not your desktop. If you're not on your iPad, you can copy and paste this link and send it to yourself, or you should have received an email that you can open from your iPad which contains the link as well. The first time you open the app, it will take a little bit more time as it downloads the MPI database. This feature is what allows you to have access to all physicians and hospitals in the nation and record a payment or transfer of value independent of a wireless connection. Once the app is completed, you'll see the home screen with 4 options. We'll start by choosing Record Physician Payment. At this point, the user or rep will enter their name. They'll only need to do this once as it will save their entry for future uses. The date selector tool is a really great feature to have. It gives you the ability to add payments you may have forgotten from previous days, while also giving you the freedom to post date payments, essentially building payments that you know you're going to be making. You'll notice that by default, today's date is selected. At this point, we're going to look up the physician that we will be recording a payment for. I'll type in Smith here. You see that it's showing all the Smiths in Utah. I'll select Colorado from the state pick list here. And voila, you see all the Smiths in Colorado. I'll filter it down one more level by searching for the first letter of his first name. And there you have it, I'm looking for Dr. Scott Smith. Since I often see Dr. Smith, I'm going to click Save. This will add him to my saved physicians list for quick lookup next time. To add a payment, we simply select the doctor's name entirely, which takes us to the next screen where we enter the details of the payment. The first 2 fields are form of payment and nature of payment. These are CMS determined categories. For form of payment, we're going to choose cash or cash equivalent, and for nature of payment, we're going to choose education. At this point, this is where our app elaborates on those categories, providing an in-depth view of what is actually being transferred for the admin, sales rep, and physician to see. The category and description field are predetermined by the admin, who can customize and make as many categories and descriptions as needed. For category, we will choose catheter, and for description, we will choose the associated product. You'll notice that the product has a predetermined price, which has been set by the admin, but can also be adjusted by the rep. This predetermined pricing takes the guesswork out of the reporting process for the reps. Here we can add a quantity for the product distributed as well as leave additional notes. When you're finished, select Done, which takes you to a payment summary page. Here you can add another payment or edit and review what you've already entered. Up here you'll see the physician's signature capture field. Although this field is optional, it's extremely important. It states that the physician is acknowledging that a payment or transfer of value is taking place under his or her record. This helps greatly reduce mistakes as well as protect the physician's public record and the company if a dispute ever arises. When you're finished reviewing the payment, you will hit Save, and then you'll be taken to the home screen where you can either view the payments you have ready to submit or you can submit all payments. Before we submit a payment, let's choose Record Hospital Payment to demonstrate the slight difference in recording a hospital payment through the app. When you choose this option, you'll be taken to the hospital lookup screen. This is almost identical to the physician's lookup screen, only you're accessing a list of hospitals and related centers. I'm looking for Lone Peak Anesthesia in Utah, so I'll start by searching for the first word in the hospital's name and selecting Utah. There it is. I'm also going to select this hospital to be saved for quick lookup as well. For this demonstration, I'm going to select cash or cash equivalent once again. Only this time, I'm going to choose consulting as my form of payment. For the custom admin provided fields, I'm going to choose professional as the category and on-site as my description. And we've determined that the cost for this time is equal to $250. I'm going to add a note that this was for product training. We'll go ahead and hit Done where we're taken to our payment summary page. This page is no different than the physician's payment summary page where we can add payments, edit payments, review, and then capture a signature. We'll hit Save once this is all completed. And again, we're taken to our home page. We'll go ahead and select View Payments. And here you'll see both payments ready to be submitted. After you submit your payment, you can now review payments submitted, or you can clear the payment from your view. Payments submitted through the app by all users are sent to a central location controlled by the app's administrator. Here, the admin can check for errors, review activities, track payments, and even edit any payments submitted before the final report is published to the CMS. The Sunshine Act Compliance mobile app is updated and administered by visiting login.etherdcp.com. For this demo, we will enter username Sunshine Demo and the same for the password. EtherDCP is a mobile app content management system designed by Infuse Medical primarily for medical device sales reps. To administer the Sunshine Compliance mobile app, you will navigate to the Sunshine tab. Here you can download the Consolidated Payment Report in CSV format. This is the file format required by the CMS. You can see that the 2 payments I just made now show here along with all other users. In order to add custom categories and descriptions specific to your company and sales reps, you will select View next to the nature of payment in this column. For this example, I'm going to view and then replace the CSV file under Education. Once I open the CSV file, I can then add a row and fill in the appropriate fields. I'm going to add another brochure called Caring for Joints. I know that these brochures cost approximately 50 cents each to print. Since that's all I needed to add, I can now save and export this CSV file. Now back at the EtherDCP administration panel, we can choose Replace next to Education, and we'll upload our newly edited CSV file. That brochure is now instantly available to all users within the app. Let's give it a try. I'm going to choose Record a hospital payment once again. This time, I'm going to select Mountain View Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. I'll choose Cash or Cash Equivalent as my form of payment and Education as my nature of payment. We will then select Brochure as the category, and here we see our new brochure called Caring for Joints for 50 cents each. I'm going to enter 200 as the quantity that I distributed, and I'm going to take a note that this was for their education center. We're again ready for our payment summary and signature capture. We're going to hit Save. Of course, we're going to want to submit the payment. And if I were to go back to the EtherDCP login and download the new report, we would easily see my new payment using the Caring for Joints brochure. To add additional categories, descriptions, and costs, you would simply continue this process under each nature of payment. And that's the basics of the Sunshine Act mobile compliance app. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at Infuse Medical. Our technicians and sales reps are excited to help you. Thank you for watching and happy reporting.